Happy New Year!
Happy New Year, everybody. It's good to see you all. Happy New Year, Pam.
Are we really talking about medical history mysteries on New Year's too?
Find out today on Medical History Mysteries.
I can't believe we're at 2026. Gosh, how long have we been doing medical history mysteries?
I don't know. People always say to me, "How long are you going to wear that same white shirt?" I only wear the white shirt so it shows up good on camera. Okay, actually, I own a whole bunch of white shirts. Okay, but the point is, people say it's so great that you do this medical history mysteries thing with Pam. I never miss it, and I'm so thankful. And I think you and I are both so fortunate to have these people that view our videos. But when the new year comes, it's always a time to start fresh. And this is the time of New Year's resolutions. And if anything is, to me, it's a beauty and a curse. The beauty part of it is it's a time to start fresh and make resolutions. And the curse is you don't always get to do the thing you resolve to do. And it's almost self-defeating. Like you start the year off with a defeat and it just deflates everything.
It sure does. I think sometimes people take a all or nothing approach when it comes to New Year's resolutions, and you jump right in with both feet. You've got the best of intentions. You're doing whatever it is that you want to change that year. And then maybe you fall off the wagon a little bit. So then you're like, I failed. I got to just like move on and not do it. But it doesn't have to be that way.
Not at all. And that's the thing. I view, as I didn't in the past, I mean, I'm guilty of this, making a resolution, failing in the first month and saying, oh, okay, I'm off to a crappy start this year. I really wanted to do the thing and I can't. And now I view it more as an average. If throughout the year I was able to do it more than I wasn't able to do it, then to me that's a success because you can't demand perfection, number one, and things get in your way. And one of the things that I think for a lot of people is good oral health. Maybe they didn't do such a good job in brushing and flossing their whole time. And now, they really want to get into it. They want their teeth to be better. They want to get some maybe corrective things done. They want, some restorative work done. But this is where now you and I have an opportunity to talk about things like power toothbrushes, power water flossers and those kinds of things. Give them the tools that they need. Look, I don't think anybody I know likes to floss. I know a lot of people in dentistry, right? But if you can use a water flosser, it may not be perfect, but heck, it's better than flossing because it's better than not doing anything, right? So why not that? Power toothbrush. You don't like brushing your teeth? Okay, there are people who don't like brushing their teeth. But have you seen some people use a toothbrush to the down to the point where the bristles are extending at 90 degrees? So maybe it's a good idea to use, look, even Zoom agrees. So what does that mean? It means, so use a power toothbrush. They're not that expensive. It's those little things you can do that help increase the wins over the losses, the W's over the L's throughout the year. So yeah, maybe you didn't floss every day, but if you flossed every other day because you've got this power, water flosser, heck, that's better than last year. So that's a win in my book.
I could not agree more. And it's interesting because I think most people's New Year's resolutions revolve around some form of wellness most of the time.
Sure do.
And so we have an opportunity at this time of year to support our patients in whatever it is that they're trying to improve. But certainly there's always room for improvement when it comes to oral health.
And not only that, Pam, and well said on your part, it's also nutritional changes, right? We can tell our patients a lot about their nutrition because we know a lot about their nutrition based on the status of their oral health. We can also talk to them about, the benefits of regular exercise. Now, when I say this, people say to me, Tom, that's way outside dentistry. I don't get paid enough for this. I can barely talk about what I need to talk about. But the point is, the days of you and I and everybody else in dentistry looking at patients as two patients, a dental patient and a medical patient, are gone forever. There's this integration, inevitable integration of dentistry and medicine. And I say this with all due respect to my colleagues in medicine. I believe in dentistry, we're held to a higher standard than our colleagues in medicine, in that I believe we are expected to know more about medicine in our practice of dentistry than they are expected to know about dentistry in their practice of medicine. So it's important for us to convey that to our patients as well. They've got New Year's resolutions, great, let's support them, but let's tell them, that there's more to resolutions, more W's than L's, and better overall health is what you're striving for.
I couldn't agree more. And so, whatever your resolution is, I hope you find a way to make it a good average. Like I hope 2026 turns out to be better than 2025. I have a hunch mine will be. And I hope you all just have a wonderful start to your year and be a great support for your patients. They look to us to do it, and I think we have a great opportunity to do so.
I hope our viewers have one resolution: to watch more medical history mysteries. That's what I say. That should be the resolution, man. What do you say? Sound good?
I think you could do that once a week. Yeah, we want you to join us for Medical History Mysteries every single week. If you have a topic you'd love for us to cover, hit us up. If you had a patient encounter where you're like, you know what, people need to hear about this, hit us up. If you don't like us, hit Tom up. I don't want to hear it. And I'm just joking. But, you know, we want to keep this going for this year. And it's been so much fun to do this with you and so much fun to
Right.
do this for you guys out there. And so we look forward to having another great year with you.
And stop sending me shirts. I own more than the one white shirt, okay? Anyway,
He's just going to bleach it and turn it white anyway.
you know
So,
I am.
all right,
Awesome.
everybody, have a
Thanks,
great
everybody.
start to your year. We'll see you soon.
See you soon, everyone.